Peace. Make sure my mic is on. Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment. Wake your glass up. What is going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Today is Monday, December 22nd, 2025. 3 days away from Christmas. The time is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the lovely city of Atlanta, Georgia. I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa, easy to say, easy to spell. Once again, this is G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Go ahead and get the general housekeeping out the way. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. Also, you can go to growthtalkent.com to purchase your merch, which I don't have on tonight. I actually am rocking Messy Michonne's, allegedly. Salute to Messy Michonne.
You go, girl!
But you can donate through Cash App, the PayPal, going to the website, purchasing your G.R.O.W.T.H Entertainment merch. But if you don't want to donate monetarily, what you will do is hit the like button. The like button is free.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with Randy. We're going to go ahead and get to cooking, get to the shout outs.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful Lord. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
bring it back on me. There we go. Again, I appreciate everybody being in here. I'm so sorry. Big apologies. I wanted to go live over the weekend. I was down for the count.
No.
Your boy was cooked over the weekend. I was super sick. So my sinus was draining. My voice was fucked up. You could probably still hear a little bit. So I did nothing over the weekend but stay in bed, fluid up, eat, try to flush my system out, all that good stuff. Take a whole bunch of Alka-Seltzer. I'm probably OD'd on Alka-Seltzer, but I bounced back late yesterday evening. So we're here tonight. We're going to be here tonight, and we're going to be also back Tuesday. We're going to be back tomorrow night because, of course, Christmas is on Thursday this year. So I normally go live on Thursday, so I won't be back on Thursday. But we're going to cook up twice. Tomorrow's going to be a really good one, so make sure you're in here for that.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Nobody's in the chat. We're going to keep on cooking. This is where I would usually give my shout outs. But again, I understand I postponed the live twice. I was going to go Friday night. Didn't do it. I was going to go Saturday. I was like, it's just a little bug. I'll shake it off. I was going to go live Saturday night. I was like, fuck that. I'm cooked. I'm down for the count. So we cooking tonight. So what's tonight's topic? Beware the snake charmer. I'm not going to get deep into the sexual part of the snake charmer. You guys see the thumbnail. Picture of Medusa or Rihanna as Medusa, but kind of manipulated it, gave it that Boondocks feel that I like to use. But I'm not going to dive deep into the sexual part of the quote-unquote snake charmer. I have to talk to the men first because I am going to do a part 2 to this and dig a little bit deeper on the sexual side of it. But I got to talk to the men first and how we get our heads right coming out of these spaces when things don't work out. This one may be more so for a younger audience. So if anybody's out there on the replay or that hops in the chat, ask me some questions. As an older man, I'm 43. I done seen just about everything. So again, make sure that you beware the snake charmer. Somebody, Messy Michonne hopped in here. Sis, I told you. Bam. Allegedly.
You go, girl!
So salute to Sister Messy. Salute to Brother Malika. I'm not expecting this one to run too long. We're going to see how long we cook up. I got to chop it up and use it for content later on. But again, I know I postponed it twice over the weekend. But again, I was down for the count. I was sick. Michonne, I've been catching up on your lives. Like, that's how sick and down I was. I did nothing but binge watch Netflix. I wasn't really even on the phone like that to even look at YouTube in bed. So here's what it is. We back here tonight. I really want brothers to beware the snake charmer. And I'm not just saying that from a sexual aspect. This is why I say I'm going to do a deeper dive on the sexual part of it, part 2. This can be anything where she gets her hooks in you. After that is done, after she's done with you, it's on you to bounce back, bro. However that is, whether you want to get back out there and get to dating again, you take some time to heal, you want to focus on your family, focus on your purpose or your money, which is what I would rather have you do.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
I really want you to focus on your purpose, your passions, and your passport, of course, one more time.
Knocks down another 3-ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
Those are the things you should be focusing on. But we'll get into a little bit of that, and then we'll get into some of the women, again, telling on themselves, bro. It's a reason why this content exists. It's a reason why we can do this night in, night out, whether you consider yourself red pill or not, or in the manosphere or not, I don't care. We see what's going on in our community. It's not just social media, because majority of these clips are regular ass women that have told us, or we can kind of glean that they've told some man in their life they don't need no man. Now this shit is coming full circle, and they want to blame Trump and the economy and Republican. Hey there, brother Malika. I'll get you super chat in a second. But we want to blame everybody else for the state of our relationships. And it's been men on this side, women on this side. This has been going on for a while. So I'm going to keep trying to expand this conversation, take a deeper, realistic look at it, not just this whole quote unquote gender war. Let me get you guys' shout outs. Let me see what we in here. Yeah, brother Malika in here. Let me see. Yeah, like I said, I really just got back to it yesterday, feeling like myself, but I know I don't fully sound like myself. I will, sis, I will. Miss Michelle says, take care of yourself. I appreciate it. Brother Reaper in the building. What's going on, good brother? Brother Malika with the $5 bomb. He says, peace, homie. I'm glad you are feeling better. I appreciate it, good brother. That said, let's get to cooking. First thing we're going to do is we got to get this brother some help. I survived 4 baby daddies. This is just a steal. 2 drug dealers and 1 scammer. Now he's changing my last name. I'm assuming the brother over her shoulder is the 4th baby daddy.
No.
When I say beware the snake charmer, brothers, I'm not just telling you to swear off women that lead with sex. She might be a really good woman. But again, we know how good women gravitate to certain type of men, as she stated herself. 2 drug dealers and a scammer. Do you think that brother is any one of those? I would venture to say that he's not. She had this epiphany that so many other women say they had. I matured as a woman. I was young.
No.
I had to figure some stuff out. I was going through a phase. It was just my personal journey. You don't know my story. We've heard it all before. But I don't know who needs to send up some flares, red flags, run, get to the chopper for this brother. Because the sister posted this. Again, I survived 4 baby daddies, 2 drug dealers, 1 scammer, and now he's changing my last name. Who gonna tell him? Just had to start out with that. Now let's get to the deeper part of it, where brothers have to learn how to bounce back.
A man's heartbreak, you can't even fathom the heartbreak of a man when he loves a woman and she breaks his heart. Because we can't turn our love on and off like a woman. Most men never recover. They don't recover. But women do. Woman, she don't love like that. Her love is different. She loves like water. It evaporates over time.
He gets
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Women often tend not to love until something is attached to it. They may not even be in love with the man, as we'll see later. They're in love with what he does for her at that moment, how he makes her feel at that moment, maybe even if it's consistent. I've had this conversation ad nauseum with guys that were happily married 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. Again, I'm gonna repeat the same story. I know 5 brothers now. I said 4 a couple of, like, probably a month or 2 ago. It's 5 brothers now that have been, all of them married over 10 years. All of them are divorced. All of them got divorced within the last 9 months. Took great family photos during Christmas for Facebook and all that shit. That type of black love that we always talk about. And this is where we are with it. With a lot of men. And all these men are over the age of 35. 3 of them are over 40. He's probably like 52. So I take that back. 4 of them are in their 40s. One's 52. The other one's probably between 35, 38. I'm not going to say we're cooked as a community, but much of what let me bring it back on me. Much of what we were told as a community is not true. And that's the part of the charming, the snake charmer that I'm talking about. Like how I told y'all, beware the sweet bitch, how she's so kind and, demure, and she's a lady. The snake charmer knows what she's doing. This is why I used the Medusa photo. Probably flip another one because there's going to be a part 2. She knew how to lure those men in, or those men rather, they went seeking treasure in the story of Odysseus. I know Malika knows that story as well. Went seeking the treasure, ran into the woman. Looking at her in her eyes, she turns to stone, meaning an erection. You start thinking, oh shit, she might be the one. Not because she's sweet or even the sex. You may not even got the box yet. You just see something in her. She knows you like her more than she likes you. Even if you court her right, you take your time, even if you get the box. Because I know plenty of married men to say if they were going to marry for the box, they wouldn't be married to their wives.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So it's not all about the sex. What I'm saying with the snake charmer is that woman knows your intentions better than you do. You want to be a husband. She knows that. She's going to play to that. And before you know it, you like Unc said, her love is like water. It evaporates over time. And you left standing still, broken. Standing still in time, just like the Medusa statues. Hall full of men just frozen in time. And that's where I find a lot of brothers at after these breakups, divorce court, family court, whatever else you could think of. Or sticking and staying in the same situation. You're stuck, frozen in time again, in the same situation that you know you shouldn't be in. Let me get to y'all comments. Heard a couple more folks come in. I want to make sure I acknowledge them. Let me scroll up real quick. Got Reaper. Big boy, what's going on, good brother? Salute to you, brother. Y'all excuse my voice, those y'all coming in late. I am getting over a cold. That's why I postponed this live twice. DG in the building. I appreciate you checking on me, dog. Appreciate it. And Del Monte, salute to you, good brother. Who else we got? Jose, what's going on, bro? He said, so true, 100% on point. Brother Malika says, oh, and I do have my black medicine. I'm not going to show the tag. You know why? Because I'm not getting paid for it. But I have my ginger ale. I got my black medicine. Let me see. Brother Malika says, a man's love is like cement, strong, foundational, and unbreakable. A woman's love is like water. It runs hot and cold and quickly evaporates.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Indeed. Let me see. Sister Felicia in the building. What's going on? Say it's been a good minute.
You go, girl!
He says, happy holidays, family. Happy holidays to you too. Let's keep on going. Pinball in here. Salute. Appreciate you being in here. All right, let's get back to it. So again, a lot of brothers find themselves stuck in time after these things happen. You're going to hear this trope repeated a couple more times tonight. But we're going to hear from the brother. I think, which one is this? No, that's not that one. We're just going to keep on rolling.
A man's heartbreak.
Got that one? There we go.
Don't get mad when you find out she's not completely yours.
How do you ensure that he's showing me?
You can't. That's her.
First thing he said was, you can't get mad when you find out that she's not completely yours. I'll expand on that in a minute, but I'm going to let him cook.
decision.
What you mean you can't?
No, I agree with that.
I feel like as a man, you know when a woman is really invested in
No, you don't.
versus why?
No, you don't. And that's what men be scared of. Because once you get into that space where you think you know that, and then some bad shit happen, and it can catch you completely off guard, that shit can ruin your life.
But you don't
Men
feel like
have you noticed men don't bounce back from hard
heartbreak,
breakups?
yeah.
Oh, they really don't.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
What did OG just say? Bring that back.
Back from hard
Heartbreak,
breakup.
yeah.
Oh, they really don't.
If a man been like a real long-term relationship, he don't just leave that and go jump to some new shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Not unless he been unhappy for a real long time. But if that was happy at some point, and then she completely switched the program, that shit up.
It fucks us up. Going back to the culture, going back to society, going back to the community. Young boys are not told to beware of women, which is why you got an influx of this type of content. And everybody say, oh, these dudes is lame, but they sit they bitch asses up here. Now I don't even need a toothpick for this one. A lot of these dudes on these panels, these different shows, channels, everything else, the women too, either these bitches or bitch ass men will clown brothers that take a fucking loss for doing the same shit that they said makes black men real men. Taking care of families and all that shit. I don't want to talk about the dude sitting in his mama's basement eating fucking Cheetos, because that's not the majority of black men.
No.
It's brothers out here busting they fucking ass to take care of their families and their children and get the rug pulled from up under them. One of the brothers I was just talking about, I hit him up. I was like, damn, bro, you know, what happened? He said, bro, my wife lived a princess lifestyle. That pillow princess, that was her. She didn't have to do shit, and it still wasn't enough. 10 plus years, a marriage, and now they're co-parenting because mama wasn't happy. And it's always a saying that if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Daddy can sit up there and be miserable all fucking day, and the family will gather around and watch this man drink himself to fucking death. This is why I go so hard and get so passionate about this content, because I'm sick of these bitches. I'm sick of these bitch ass niggas on these panels, and all they fucking talk about is bitches. That's it. I've heard a handful of brothers talk about black marriage, the black family, the black community at large. But they will get on these panels night in, night out and try to clown the manosphere, men's central content, all of that. Passport bros, everything under the sun. You telling this grown ass man he can't get a passport and travel overseas and at least figure some shit out after he done came out of motherfucking divorce. But a lot of these hoe ass niggas are so convinced, and I know which ones are single mama raised, you can tell how they fucking talk. They just repeating the same shit he done heard since fucking childhood. But a brother doesn't necessarily bounce back from the heartbreak, and it's clown time for our community. This is just me getting warm. Tomorrow night, don't miss that show, because I got to put a foot in the streets' ass tomorrow night. When we talk about fuck the streets, yeah, we're gonna get deep on that one.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This tonight is part of that. But niggas will run they dick sucker about what the fuck another man's supposed to do, never knowing what the fuck he went through. And then we'll tell him, I don't give a fuck what you went through. Bounce back, you a man. Bet. You have no say on how that man starts to fucking move. And then when that man moves a certain way, the black community still wants to come back and shit on a lot of brothers. This is why a lot of brothers don't recover. They don't even get a chance to heal. We're constantly being told to heal, but we don't even get a chance to. You kicking the brother while he fucking down. As much as I like Marvel and wish I was fucking Wolverine, I'm not. Nobody heals that fucking quick. And the brother don't even have the fucking space to. I had to break this shit down to my mom one time. This wasn't even about relationships. I just had to give her the understanding that I am her son. I'm not a fucking child. I'm a man. Because when I get to talking to this black man, I get the same shit from my mama. Had to break it down like this. Mom, I got to hear your shit. I got to hear Miss So-and-so, one of my kids' mom. I got to hear her shit via you. Because y'all talk as grandma. And then I got to hear that shit secondhand. I got to deal with the baby mama. And I got to hear that shit from my daughter. So there's 4 women in my life when I should only really be worried about 1 or 2. Because my mama, been married to my daddy 45 years. Should have really only been worried about my daughter. Then I had a son. Same situation. So I could take my L's on the chin. But you're going to kick me while I'm down? When I fight to get back up, run. Because I'm swinging at everything moving. And then people do want to back up. They don't want to deal with you anymore because now you're an asshole. You're evil. You shouldn't make content about like this, talking about women. As I've always said, I talk about women. I'm talking to the men. This is why I started with the brothers tonight. So you done heard from two brothers, an older gentleman, and Carlos is probably around, we're roughly around the same age, like in our 40s. We know what that shit look and feel like. And then you have Carlos talking to two women, and they're like, yeah, y'all really don't. You ever stop to think, have those women stop to think why brothers don't always bounce back? Or why we don't bounce back so easily? When you're actually looking at the guy that doesn't bounce back so easily, he was in that thing.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
He was in that goddamn relationship. Thick and thin, all the bullshit her family had going on that side of the family. Everything under the sun with the kids. Their brother was in that relationship. But you can't tell a lot of these women anything because they will fuck up their own families, as you'll see in a little bit. Get y'all comments. We're going to keep on cooking. Where we at? Delmonte says, real ginger juice yourself, lemon honey, agave, oranges, and juice form or tea. Yeah, I've been killing tea. Let me see who else we got in here. Yep. Jose says she took him for granted. Same thing happened to me. I know how that go. Yeah, Michonne, don't miss tomorrow, sis. Don't miss tomorrow, sis. We cooking tomorrow. Come hell or high water. I'm actually missing class tomorrow to have this conversation because it's been on my mind. I've touched on it for a while. We're going to do a deep dive into this quote unquote street culture our people love so much. Let me see. Jose said the ex comes to Miami, and every time she comes to Miami, she calls me crying. She'll be all right, bro. Stand your ground. Yep, big boy. We are in wild times, bro. The stories our grandfathers or uncles used to tell us, our fathers and all that, that shit is gone. That shit is gone of a loving wife and, oh, I paid all the bills and she actually appreciated. Even if granddaddy did have a woman on the other side of town, even if grandmama did have a baby by the milkman, the family stayed together. The way these women are moving, as you'll see shortly, it's impossible to keep a family together like that. We are living in the age of the proudest fucking whores in history. But again, you want to sell pussy, but you want to shame somebody for buying it. Let's keep on going. That's going to be some of tomorrow night too. Big boy says, then when she leaves, they tell you he wasn't hitting it right. Exactly. And this is another point. It's so many other men that have been recipients of another man's woman that we really started sharing notes. And now we know how these women are moving for real, for real. It's too many side dudes out here that are that type of cat to run up in somebody else's wife, somebody else's old lady, all that good shit. And no one talked this shit more than black women. I'm not gonna say only, but nobody talked it more than black women. That single until I'm married shit. No. And that still didn't affect anything, as you'll see shortly. Getting tongue twisted. I'm still sick, but it's all right. We gonna cook. Cases and Cams. He said, "What's up, y'all? What's going on, good brother? Let me see. What's going on, few?" He says, "Salute, Kofa busy at the job listening in. All good, bro." Sister Felicia says, "Keep airing these hoes out, Kofa." I will, sis. We gonna keep on going. Del Monte says, "It's jump off season. That's what they wanted. We've been in this. This is the longest running season in television history."
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now we're gonna hear a lack of discipline. Y'all know this one.
Sharon Moore was the first black head coach in Michigan football history, ladies and gentlemen. And he lost his job because he was playing around in the snow. And
I'm going to pause this. I fuck with this brother's content on IG. He talks a lot of sports talk. He blames him losing his job on playing around in the snow. he's gonna say it a couple of times. I really don't give a fuck what color the woman was. Is he fucked up his bag from a lack of discipline.
So many people on the internet who honestly believe that he was set up by Michigan, and they're using this as an excuse to get rid of him because they didn't want to pay him. He lost 8 games in his tenure, and he just lost to Ohio State. But when I saw a picture of the lady that he was allegedly having an affair with, according to Yahoo Sports, I said to myself, it's no way that he fell for this mid. It's no way that she was planted in the office and he fell for this. He's just a guy who has no discipline. Because honestly, nobody is worth $5.5 million, but this is definitely not. Now, if you would have showed me a picture of Lori Harvey working in the Michigan football office, walking around on the staff, I would have said to myself, she's still not worth $5.5 million.
Lori Harvey ain't like that. This is where I disagree with the brother. But I'm gonna let him keep cooking. This is a cute white girl. Might be mid, but she's a cute white girl. I've seen brothers give it up for less for odd-looking light-skinned women because she was light-skinned it. But she was light-skinned it, but had her face done up like a white woman.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
May not be to this magnitude, but there's other brothers in the league that have coughed up a lot of money in divorce court. Beware the snake charmer. Let's keep going.
But I can see how he fell victim to that. He has no discipline, and he never heard the saying, don't get your honey where you get your money at. And the same thing goes for Mel Tucker, who was at Michigan State and lost out on a lot of money because he did not have discipline. Please stop walking around here thinking this is a setup when it's clear as day that this is a guy that comes from a certain type of background that doesn't understand the position that he was put in and doesn't understand that you can't mess with mid around the office. You making $5.5 million. It's so many different avenues that you can go about if you want to cheat on your wife. For a night, go to Vegas, South Beach, go to Houston. You can do your thing, but just don't mess with no mid on the staff. What are you doing? Sharon Moore, you made history and you lose it because you're playing around in the snow. What is going on?
Like I said, white woman, black woman, doesn't fucking matter. You see, brother Ime Udoka used to coach the Celtics, was getting them to that championship they eventually won, but he had Nia Long. Everybody wanted Nia Long since fucking Friday.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Correction, since Boys in the Hood.
Knocks down another 3 ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
He had her. Fumbled it, fucking around in the office. To the brother's point, he got his honey where he got his money.
No.
You can't do that, brothers. We're going to go right into this. This is brother Booker, I believe it's Booker Alpharonomy here on YouTube. But he just summed this up so well. I had to use it for tonight. Where we just talked about the lack of discipline and the thought process that a lot of brothers need to start having.
Man, you know, it takes a man 10, 20, 30, sometimes even 40 years to get his life to exactly where he wants it to be, where his life is on easy mode. I mean, easy mode to where, man, you just let's run it like a fine-tuned machine. Why in the fuck would you work all that time, make all those sacrifices, all those compromises, miss out on all that shit, and then just let some random woman come join in your shit and she don't contribute nothing? I mean, the bitch don't bring nothing to the table at all. Now you look at this table with all these delectable dishes on it, all your favorite shit, man, everything you want is on this table. Do this table look like it need a bitch to be there for us to enjoy the table? Nah, it doesn't. That's why, man, you got to make a woman get in where she fit in, man. You got to make that bitch contribute to the process of your progress. How do you know that bitch deserve to be any part of what you got going on if she ain't willing to contribute to it? Let me help y'all understand something, man. A woman don't value nothing you give her. Women don't value free shit. Women value what they work for and what they earn. That's why they so proud of their degrees and shit, because they had to put in work to get that shit. You understand me?
Had to pause. Go ahead and give him one.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Quote unquote, courting properly is now seen as being nice but too nice. You're doing too much for her. And that's the plight of black men in America. Men in general, but I'm going to speak specifically about our community. That is the plight of being a black man in America across the board, in particular in our own community. More specifically, in our relationships. We are constantly told that we are doing too much and not enough at the same time.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
The proper courting that a lot of these sisters are looking for is now seen as the bare minimum. I'm not accepting the bare minimum. We hear that all day on social media. Then the next week, a new wave comes and it goes in a roller coaster. I'm not accepting the bare minimum. Why aren't guys talking to me? I'm not accepting the bare minimum. I don't need no man. What happened to the men is constant. And a lot of brothers are tired because we're coming to that realization. A lot of women just aren't going to appreciate what you do for them because you didn't make them work hard enough. This is where you get the asshole treatment to a lot of women. And they respond to it, which is the craziest thing. So the first rule of the game is not to listen to women. That could include your grandmama, your mama, or your auntie, the women that raised you. Said it once, gonna keep on repeating it. Stop looking at your romantic relationships. Start looking at the women in your family. Look how they move with men. You think you fucking special because they raised you. All it takes is some height, some weight, some age. Throw in a couple of grays, and don't nobody give a fuck about you. Because you're a man and you should be able to handle it. Whether it's the finances, fixing things, taking care of everybody else around you. And you're just supposed to hold the L that a lot of our women keep giving us. I'm not done. Let them keep on cooking.
Bitch don't value anything that she gets for free. So how you gonna build your whole fucking life up and then just get a bitch access for free? And all she bringing is her ass. And let's be honest, she ain't bringing no ass that nobody's had before. She bringing some ass that's been passed around to a bunch of guys. 9 times out of 10, man, she might have a kid by a nigga or two, man, and you about to let her come into your life, man, with nothing? So you about to take on the responsibility of a broad who ain't showing you that she ain't worth the responsibility. You about to add a woman to your life who ain't showing you that she right for your life, man. The bitch could bring them but turmoil and mass confusion to your life. And you got the audacity to let a woman just come into some shit you done built and sit down at the table and just have whatever she want to eat. Bitch.
Pause it right there again. This is what we get raised to do. You got the guys that love coming out on the internet again. They'll talk shit about the red pill. Oh, I wasn't no simp like that. I was never that type of guy. And this, that, and the third. But it was a lot of brothers that were raised. And this is why, again, got to have that street conversation tomorrow. Do not miss that shit. Don't miss tomorrow night. Share. I don't ask y'all to share a lot, but share tomorrow night's live. Don't miss that shit. Continuing on. A lot of brothers, I was telling LeBron that one time. I'm like, brother, when the Shannon Sharp incident, another example, popped off. And I wasn't even really mad at Shannon. Y'all can talk about the age difference. All the fact is that man fucking single. These old bitches out here been preying on these young dope boys and everything else. Ain't not motherfucker said a mumbling word. You ain't said shit. Y'all mad at Shannon because he pushing 60 and maybe have to pop a pill or two, but the brother dick still work and he fucking single. He didn't fuck up a black family. Y'all mad at him because of where he put his dick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let this play some more. I'm gonna show y'all something else that a lot of people didn't believe me on when I said it, but it's right here on YouTube. Let this run a little bit more.
Sitting at your table, man, didn't bring that in. She sitting back fat with her feet kicked up, belching and shit at the table, picking her teeth with a toothpick because you done let the bitch come to the table and get in the thing she want. And she ain't had to contribute nothing. And now that same woman will go fuck off with some nigga who ain't got nothing. Why? Because he at least makes her earn his time. Let me tell y'all, man, this situation out here, man, where a woman married to a man take care of everything, man. She don't got to do nothing. She don't pay shit. She go off and fuck off with a nigga, man, who don't give her nothing, man. The nigga make her come cook when she get there. She got to buy the food and cook it for her even to come through. And she'll do that. And she feel proud to do that. And she looking forward to doing that. Why? Because women only value what they earn and what they work for. Stop listening to these beta male simp mangina motherfuckers, man, telling you that you supposed to just build everything you got and let some broad come to it. Man, I don't care if she a virgin or a neurosurgeon or a broad that sell ass so she can get money for splurging. It don't matter. You make that bitch work.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Bring it back on me, I think. There we go. So you heard what the brother said. Start making these women put in work outside of the bedroom. Once again, beware the snake charmer. It ain't just about your dick. Beware of how if she starts cooking a little bit more, or it's always something that she knows you like, it just always happens to be your favorite meal. And I'm not talking about dealing with no argumentative ass woman, none of that shit. But beware when things are going like you hope they would. Because there's usually a shoe to drop. If y'all ain't had no turmoil, no disagreements, not even an argument, just, I like the color red. I don't like red. I like blue. If that's the case, let that be the case. But a lot of times brothers walk around with rose tinted glasses on too. Again, I already gave you beware the sweet bitch. How that setup can come and everything is perfect in roses. The snake charmer is slightly different because then you add sex on top of it. But it's not just about your snake. It's about what she knows to get her hooks in you. It can be your fucking children. It can be your money. It can be, oh man, when I need help, she go over there and help my mama. She can get in good with the women in your family. And then guess what? You're the fucking bad guy. Because the women in your family, who do they deal with? Men. So as soon as your old lady get mad with you, now your mama re-mad at your daddy. Your auntie re-mad at your uncle. Your cousin re-mad at her dude. Your sister mad at her dude. And everybody looking at you like you just another man.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
While you put everybody else on a fucking pedestal. Let me show y'all this photo that I got. I was enjoying some Columbia videos because y'all know I miss it. Y'all want to be on Shannon Sharp ass so damn bad. I'm gonna show you who else sick of y'all bitches. As soon as this shit stops spinning. There we go. Let's see if I can shrink it. Come on. Shrink. There we go. Who is that? Get back over to y'all comments. Who is that? Oh, niggas out of this. Who is that on the screen? Cause somebody know. I'm getting y'all comments while y'all contemplate. Yeah, DG, oh boy. Michigan's coach was a big dummy for that. Delmonte said she was probably built like an ironing board. Brother Malika says, money and fame will always magnify who you are, be it good, bad, or indifferent.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Let me see, scroll. Brother Malika has it right. That is Brother Keith Sweat. I'm going to bring your comment down so we can see what flag that is. So that's Brother Keith Sweat. And that is what? The Colombian flag. Brother Keith Sweat was in Colombia.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
If Keith Sweat is sick of you American bitches walking around carefree in Cartagena, Colombia, like the rest of us lame passport bros, or those of us like myself who consider themselves to be passport bro adjacent, if R&B singing your auntie would have let Keith run through her back in the fucking day, yeah, your auntie with the big church hat now.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And would still let this man smash. If Keith Sweat is sick of y'all, and he just had to go see for himself, your black ass gentleman have an opportunity to do better for yourself. Nobody wants to tell you that. Everybody wants you to stay here. I have a Plantation Bro live coming up too. No worries, I got them. If Keith Sweat, one of the kings of R&B, spanning at least 3 decades, probably more, has to take a trip just to see. And I'm quite sure he's been out the country before. The brother got bread, I'm sure. What are you waiting on? This is not a Passport Bro Live. I'm telling you, you have options outside of the snake charmer. Just wanted to drive that point home. Let me. Monty said we ran off Messy Michonne. No, Messy Michonne to come in. If it's too much guy talk, she'll leave and she'll swing back through. Let me see. So now we have the discipline you got to have. Why do you have to have that discipline? Because of women like this.
The last time I ate a girl, I didn't know she stank till I got all the way up on it. Took her pants off, took her drawers off, and then I'm already.
Kofa, why are you playing like this? She's talking about being with another woman. We are living in the time of the proudest whores in history.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
This conversation is just open and willy-nilly, and it's not like, this is not like, I'm gonna age myself real quick. This isn't where you had to have a subscription to HBO and you had to sneak and watch real sex. Or you as a young man just stumbled upon your granddaddy or your dad's Playboys. This ain't that. The internet is a free and open market. Broken Traditions, BT, LaRon has been doing an excellent job talking about this. Our sale, keeping us locked in. But it's so much of this is just free for the youth to hear. Now, this is a grown woman. She can do what she want to do. But when we have these open air market conversations, this is again what pisses me off. Because won't nobody say shit about these street niggas shooting up shit. Nobody will say shit about these proud whores having these open conversations. You know what's a threat to young men's development? Is the red pill conversation.
No.
But I needed to give it context of why I'm playing this. Now, she's supposed to be this new throat goat like, Pinky or Cherokee or whoever, was on Booty Talk 35.2 back in the day. She's the new up and coming or has came, whatever, however you want to phrase it. Forgot her name, but y'all seen her around. This is the same chick y'all remember from last year or the year before, that viral clip where chick was like, I deserve to be worshipped like a goddess. Like, yeah, I love, 3, 4 dudes, 5 dudes touching me, and then I deserve to be. Y'all remember that clip? That's her. Let's continue.
Eating it, so it's just like finished.
Right.
But I felt like it's not for me if I couldn't say, yo, you stink.
But at the end, your cheeks don't. Like your face was stinking a little bit. You had to wash your face.
Yeah, and it was me and my friend that did it. We talk about it to this day. Like,
you and the
girl? No, it was me and another girl at 19.
Y'all got freaky. Okay. I've never done anything with a girl. I'm curious about it, but I never.
Was it somebody off camera asked, you and a guy? No, me and another girl. I was 19. Don't tell me these conversations aren't having an impact. Because before the span of social media, this is why I kind of give pushback on the social media conversation a lot. Because these conversations had started being had openly before social media really blew up. The beginnings of social media, AOL chat room or something like that, or Black Planet, or on college camp, everything was okay. And then those women that we were coming up with, late teens, early 20s, they were having the conversations and doing the things. They got a hold of the internet like everybody else. Craigslist, so on and so forth. But again, there used to be some type of decorum on this, some type of secrecy, if you will. Even if, let's take it back to the Western days. Old saloon, the judge would be in there, chicks would be selling box. The pastor might be in there having a drink. The chicks would be selling box. that was the one place in the little one horse town that everybody could go. Somebody on the piano, maybe somebody singing, they dancing, gambling, like like a juke joint. You know where you could go, but the room was still private. Everybody knew what she did, but the conversation was still private. People might whisper in church, but the conversation was still private. We're having these conversations out loud now, gentlemen. This is why I need you to beware the snake charmer. This is only one portion of it, because you might be with that prim, proper, good woman. We'll get to that in a minute. You might be married. We'll get to that in a minute. But you can't keep eyes on your woman at all times. See, we always talk about it when it's men. The men are dogs. Men only want one thing. This, that, and the third. He's supposed to have 100 bitches. And then sometimes when the wife finds out that he doesn't have 100 bitches on the side, she has to create fucking chaos. I know this isn't the case on this one, but I just had to play this because y'all need to be aware. Again, be wearing the snake charmer. She got her hooks in you. She got you stuck stagnant like Medusa in place. Whether she leaves you and you just stuck there and can't believe your relationship is over, or you're stuck there and you can't believe that you're stuck in that relationship. This is why I started out talking about the brothers and letting them go first and having my say to say about that. Because you have the fucking option. This is why I brought up a fucking Keith Sweat. None of us are safe from this shit, bro. I really want to drive this point home. So what I'm saying ultimately, if you run into these types, what is your exit plan or your exit strategy? Is it a prenup before the marriage, before the, knock on wood, hopefully not a divorce? But again, 5 brothers I personally know in the last 9 months, all married over 10 years, all with multiple children in that marriage. Divorced now, like that. 5 people. 5. It'd be something, man, my homeboy going through such a, man, my cousin went through this. 5 people that I volunteered with or worked with or met through other mutual friends. 5 brothers I know. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna let them keep on talking.
I hate like jail time, and I feel like in jail time,
Well,
everybody
you didn't know jail.
Exactly.
I did.
Everybody do.
How do you live?
Everything's a joke in our community. I'll get to that tomorrow too. I'm gonna let it keep on rocking.
Everybody do.
Scoochie too.
Now you cracked it. That was
We having pretty.
They do.
It's like, wow. It's like a, you crack a little
jail,
egg. It's golden inside.
Jail studs are like 50-50 because in jail, it's the land of opportunity and everybody trying to, get something out of something.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have a girl that's giving guy and like she been in all years, but then you look through a picture, she got 6 kids. It's like, you ain't no.
That was me. That was me in adult jail. I was hungry as shit. I was like, I'm definitely gay. I'm gay for the meal. What are you talking about?
As they discussed, a lot of those women don't be gay, but they'll do things to get preferential treatment in jail, whether it's from the guards or other inmates. And like she just said, I'm gay for the meal, so I guess she get extra stuff at commissary. But tomorrow's conversation, and these same street niggas that everybody's supposed to be so afraid of, they be gay for the stay.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease!
We'll expand on that tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow. If you're already on the channel, go ahead and share the link for tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow. Let me get y'all comments real quick. Nobody, man. Keith sick of these bitches. He had to go to Columbia. Emperor says, Big Brother Kofa, salute. I'm late, but anytime better than no time. Indeed, good brother. I appreciate you being in here. Let me see. Delmonte says, I just saw this tech head on Facebook talking crazy. Normal. Look. Death Reaper says, not the 2.0 304. Indeed, bro. Emperor says, I just had a debate on Facebook last week. I dated a white woman, and that was the first time I've seen vaginal probiotics. And she told me what it was, and I asked, you never see any black women with these? I said,
No.
whew, y'all done experienced some things. Emperor says, black women have the most diabolical cat on this side of the Western Hemisphere. Indeed. Yep. Big boy, I don't know. I guess you never heard that term, bro. A lot of these dudes that everybody be so fucking afraid of be gay for the stay. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Emperor says, black women use their cat to get through life. Other women don't. Give you a little bit of pushback because I know white women will too. Can't speak about everybody else, but if you talk about American women, definitely. I know some chicks that got fucked 6 ways from Sunday for some weed.
No.
But again, we can't get passports. If Keith can get a passport, god damn it, I can too. Yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh shit, Big Boy says, yeah, I was a sheriff for 6 years, so I know, brother. He talking about that gay for the station. Bruh, I'll share the stories tomorrow, but I got brothers that work as correctional officers too. And some of the shit they done told me. All right, let's keep on going. Now we get into why you need to beware the snake charmer with some of these women. Where we at? Got that one. This one. I'm gonna pause it because the font is real small on this one. Hold on, let me bring this down. Volume. So this says a flight attendant shares her before versus after body count after 1 year on the job in the US. I just had this fucking conversation with my homegirl the other day about why brothers don't date certain women. And she was like, I don't understand that because this, that, and the third, and y'all always coming up with some stuff, and you and your podcast and this. I'm like, but if y'all say you don't want a man in the fucking military, ain't nobody supposed to say shit. We just supposed to take that on the chin and move the fuck on. Again, flight attendant shares her before versus after body count after 1 year on the job in the US. One black man. I don't know if y'all can see it. Again, the font is small. It has one black man up there. What did she end up with after 1 year on the job? One black man, and it was 0 women up there. Now it's 12 women, 4 brown men, 2 black men, and 9 white men.
Nasty bitch.
She a thought. She looser than shoelaces at a preschool.
That's one more time.
She a thought. She looser than shoelaces at a preschool.
1 year on the job. Started out with 1 black or brown guy, 0 women. 12 women, 4 brown men, 2 black men, and 9 white men. Now, I'm going to expand on this a little bit because that's what Kofa does. 2 black men. If either one of those brothers go put their dick in a white girl.
This is culturally inappropriate.
It'll be a fucking problem. I'm going to give the numbers one more time, just for emphasis. During the year she was on the job, before she started the job, in the same calendar year, 1 black man, 0 women. After a year on the job, 12 white women. I forgot the color of the little emoji. No, or is that 12 men? Nope, that's women. 12 white women, 4 brown men, 2 black men, and 9 white men. But we're the problem, gentlemen. Beware the snake charmer. I guarantee you some of those men specifically were in different cities. Bring it back on me. See, Del Monte? I told you Michonne was coming back. Del Monte was like, damn, we ran Michonne off. I was like, no, when we get to talking guy talk, sometimes she runs away and she'll check back in. Appreciate you coming back, sis. Let me see. Yep. Y'all saw. I don't put the content together. They give me the ammo.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Emperor says, yeah, I can't trust a woman in my city, let alone one that travels for work. Indeed. Look. Malika, that might be the comment of the night, bro. Hoes have wings too. Indeed. Big boy is running the list down. Teachers, flight attendants, travel nurses, real estate agents, all red flags. They are whores in my messy voice.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Bruh, I was talking with a brother and I was like, dog, I don't give a fuck if she a dental assistant. If that bitch wears scrubs to work, I'm not fucking with her. That is not gonna get it. Oh, Lord, yeah, I know you here, sis. I appreciate you. Message says, as long as they talking, we have content. Facts. But look, why put this out? You might have missed that part or walked away from the phone, but I said it before. We are in the era of the proudest whores in history. Not U.S. history, in history. Because brothers overseas catching some of this shit too. Don't never think it's just American people or American men that's catching this smoke from women. You can have conversations with some of these brothers in the islands, some of these brothers over there in Europe and UK. It's really a Western mindset. And a couple of brothers in fucking Australia. I hate that we say Western mindset because, again, that puts it all on America, but we kind of are leading the charge.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let's keep on going. Why you have to wear the snake charmer? Because I guarantee you, because Kofa stupid ass didn't date a flight attendant, but the same shit playing in my head. Grandmama, mama, auntie. Baby, that's who you need to be talking to. That girl got a good job. She got her own money. You don't got to worry about her trying to get all your money. They never told me that women are whores.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Never led me to believe that shit. Women can do what the fuck they want to. She look good on paper, baby. That's who you need to be talking to. Again, hear it clear as I'm speaking to you right now in this microphone. I hear my grandmother's plural voice. Baby, that's who you need to be talking to. That girl got something going for herself. And my dumb ass fell for it. Because a bitch could read and had a degree or had a good job. And she wouldn't jeopardize her job. Exhibit A, my son's mama.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Let's keep on going. Where are we at? Oh, this is what happens when brothers start waking up.
Yo, I cannot deal with no man who got no strict ass program. You mean to tell me I mess up one time and then you ready to just throw me to the wolves? I don't get no chances. I just got hired. I'm a new hire. I don't know how this goes. I don't even have room for improvement, training, nothing. Oh, I don't think this is going to work out.
No, baby, you don't. As pretty as she is, she has some really fucking nice teeth.
You go, girl.
As pretty as she is, no, baby, you don't get a second chance. You might be a new hire here, but bitch, you done worked before.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Don't nobody got time for the bullshit no more, brothers. Let's keep on going. Man, girls, shut up. They are shooting themselves in the foot. And it's crazy this type of content is coming out now, again, after all them jobs left earlier in the year. Let's keep on going.
Okay, got a scenario. This one says, after 2 months of dating, I told this guy that I wasn't ready for a relationship. He responded, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one." Then he blocked me. No pressure applied and no effort. I am devastated. Who gonna tell her? First of all, we just way too old to play this game. When you like somebody, you like somebody. You show them that you like them and vice versa. Like you playing a game and him making you eat your words, that's your fault. If what you wanted was that man, that's what you should have been saying. You shouldn't have been telling him that you wasn't ready for no relationship when in reality, that's exactly what you want. Look, if you wanted him to chase you, you failed. You need to figure out whether he Tom or Jerry. Right now, he sounded more like Jerry than Tom. Because He ain't chasing you, sweetie. I was always told if somebody want to walk, you let them walk right out your life. Because see, what we not going to do is you tell me that you don't want to be with me, and then I stick around and try to change your mind. I don't think devastated was the right word. Embarrassed, foolish, maybe even a little hurt. I'll take that. But devastated, you shouldn't be. Because you did this. Moral of the story is, say what you mean and mean what you say. Because the person you playing that game with might make you eat your words. Now, what y'all think about that?
She gets her.
You go, girl!
Indeed. Brothers are tired. Messi, I don't know if you was in here when I showed that picture of Keith Sweat in Colombia. Brothers are tired. If you know you got me tripping, amen. If he got to pick up and go to Colombia and visit, it lets you know how bad it is. And I'm not saying this all women, get out y'all feelings. But again, I'm going to drive that point home. If Keith Sweat go visit Colombia, you think I'm not going to? If Uncle Keith goes to Colombia to visit because these women are cutting up that damn bad, and the women in his age group, and you got to think about how many men's wives has this man slept with that snuck backstage or told their husbands they was going out with their girlfriends. We see how women act with getting a picture of Chris Brown. Will pay $1,000 but won't help their man with the rent. Bitch won't buy groceries nor cook them, but will pay this man to take a picture so she can sit in his lap, and the boyfriend sitting there happily letting her do it. But Kofa asshole. Salute, big boy. I appreciate that, good brother. But somehow, some way, the red pill is the problem. Beware the snake charmer, gentlemen. Messi thought I was playing. Who was that? No, nobody but Messi Mashawn answering the chat. Who is that? I'll wait. We gonna sit here and wait until Messi Mashawn answer in the chat. There is no Keith Sweat slander. This is Keith Sweat. Bring your comment down. That flag, that yellow, blue, and red beautiful flag, is Colombia with 2 O's, no U. Keith Sweat walked the same streets that I walked on when I took my ass down there twice. If Keith gotta go, brothers, I don't know what to tell you. We may not have a hope in hell. And again, how many wives, girlfriends, I said it at the top of the chat, at the top of the show. It's too many side dudes out here to not know how women are actually moving. It's absolutely insane. But this is where the fuck we are. This is why I tell you to beware the snake charmer. She knows what you like. She gonna be in the fucked up part. She'll be great with your kids. That's what my sucker ass did. That's how I became a dad for the second time. Being a stepdad to her kids, being real about my shit. Her getting along so good with my daughter, not knowing the bullshit and poison she was putting in her fucking 16-year-old ear. When I thought they were just having some good old girl time. Daddy's the fucking devil. Until one day my daughter decides to go back and live with her mama because she's not loved like the 2 other little boys. She can't see that she's 16, almost out the house, and these boys are 7 and 8 and need a little bit of attention because, again, this is the middle of fucking COVID. But that poison she put in my baby ear, it worked. Again, she's 16, can't be mad at her. She goes back live with her mama. I'm walking at the top of my damn steps one day, and I realize I'm the only motherfucker in the house that I'm related to.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And shit spiraled from there. So again, when I'm telling y'all brothers, when I do my content, Kofa is somewhere in there. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you to be aware of it at least. Even if you are, I can't make a grown man do whatever the fuck. But what I will stress, if Keith Sweat can go to Colombia, so can I.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
The little man says, Keith is done. Oh no, it's that bad, Messi. It's that bad. If you want me to send you that picture, sis, I think. Shit, my chest hurt. Oh shit. Oh, I'm not over my cold yet all the way. God damn it.
You go, girl!
Oh shit. Messi don't want to believe it. She said that's AI. You're not gonna talk about Keith. That is not AI. I will send you the picture and then I'll go back and I will find the video that I saw it on, and I'm gonna send you the video with the goddamn timestamp. Keep sick of these hoes. Malika said, the Nile is not just a river in Egypt. Oh, shit. No Keith slander, sis. I fuck with Keith too, but if having a time, imagine what us mere mortals, us average guys are going through. Oh, shit. Let's keep on going. Oh, where we at? These next two are really interesting.
All women today are basically prostitutes. Even if you're married, you're a prostitute. In a way,
all women today are prostitutes. Even if you're married, you're a prostitute. No shots at anybody. I'm clearing up what the lady said because they bleeped it out. Let's run it back.
all women today are basically prostitutes. Even if you're married, you're a prostitute. In a way, I don't think most women are into sex. They're into what sex can bring them. Yeah. Which is the money, all the fun trips, the surgeries, the makeup, the clothes, everything they can put on the gram. They're in it to satisfy your itch so they can get what they want. But in the end, they don't want to have it. They want to get the marriage bill, pop out the child so they can get the bag secured, and then they're retired.
Even in marriages, not all married women again, but even in marriages, brother, beware the snake charmer. Peace, Rick. What's going on, good brother? Salute to you. Messi don't want to hear that shit. Messi is our resident wifey. Not for us, for her husband. But yeah, I get it, sis. She said, oh my God, please shut the fuck up. They just be running off at the mouth. Oh. We know she didn't mean you. All the other wives are whores, not Messi Michonne or my mama. Let's keep on going. But this kind of drives the point home.
Okay, so I'm newly married and I linked up with a wife club and they told me I'll come hang out with them or whatever.
All right, this one's kind of low and she has a thick southern accent. I guarantee you she's from Atlanta. I can hear all that lemon pepper on her voice.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Title says the wife club is the new 304 club. Run it back. Again, this one's a little bit low. Hold on, let me see if I can bring it back. Hold on, let me bring it back on me real quick so I can turn down the music. Where's my music? There we go. All right, we're just gonna turn that off. Now we're gonna run that. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm newly married and I linked up with a wife club and they told me I'll come hang out with them or whatever. And I'm seeing this shit. In this case, I should have just started single because these women, you know, they just giving it out. I mean, I was really ready to learn new recipes, learn how to knit and bake cookies and shit. And, you know, all I'm learning is that the new 304s is somebody's wife. I'm sorry, but I ain't signed up for this shit. I mean, I love my husband to death. He treats me very well. He treats me like a queen. So I'm sorry, baby. Y'all, I got to cancel that. I can't relate.
And man, everybody talking about all this bullshit. Why the fuck is it easier to fuck another nigga bitch in today's time than it is to fuck the single women?
You ain't lying.
Bring it back on me. So essentially, what the sister said, she's newly married. Her husband treats her like a queen. So, of course, she's trying to find, new friends, new married friends. So she joins this wife club, this group, and she thinking she finna go over there and learn how to bake cookies and shit like that. They go over there and start having their wife talk, and she realizes that the wife club is the new 304 club. So again, these conversations are being had. We make light of it. We joke about it like we do in our community with so many other things. But there's way too many side dudes out here telling, pillow talking, and it's a lot of women that are coming out and telling on themselves too. So you can't be mad at the men for not being real men. Hell, the women beat us to the microphone every fucking time. We just picked this motherfucker up. Let me get to y'all comments real quick. Get us some music back. I had to turn that down a little bit. I know it was kind of low, y'all. I did what I could. Let me slide back over here. Sister Messy with the super sticker. Pair character jumping up and down saying, #1 fan.
You go, girl!
I appreciate you, sis. Let's see what I got for you. You know what? In honor of tonight.
I got money.
But those not respectable women.
I don't want no respect. I want some ass. Damn the respect. I want you to break down like a 12-gauge double barrel shotgun and show me what you're working with.
But don't you want commitment?
What? Go who?
That never fails to kill me. But yep, look, DG said, "Oh, girl, join the swingers club." Where my damn trap at?
She a thought. She looser than shoelaces at a preschool.
Look, Messi says, "Child, she better leave him alone." I hope, Messi, I would really love to have those conversations with you. We need that married woman's conversation. You ain't got to say names, but we need to hear it from you. Have you had those type of conversations with married women that you thought, okay, this might be my, my married friend. We can do the couple, nights out or whatever together. And you found out you had to stay away from that woman before she tried to fuck up your marriage. Look, Jose says women hate on each other big time. I guarantee you, like Messi said, she better leave them alone. Them same women out there cheating on their husband and all that, and now they done had this conversation in front of her, and she got the dirt on them, they will find a way to try to sleep with her husband or do something to fuck up her marriage. Who? Yep. Indeed. Who? No, nope. Passport. Anywho, Jose says, when I left my lady, her friends, all of them were calling me. That is crazy.
No.
Her friends ain't shit. Messi says, hold up. Messi says, no, she hasn't had that conversation. I know women. I've always kept women away.
You go, girl!
I ain't mad at you, sis. I'm not mad at you at all. This one is kind of a bonus for me, just to kind of drive the point home of the span of the age range of how little women care. This isn't necessarily about the snake charmer. This is just driving the point home that they don't give a fuck about their own children or grandchildren in this case. You think they give a fuck about you?
We're trying to protect the next generation, and you're trying to kill the next generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she can't afford to do it,
money.
That's why I said
money's not a good reason.
Oh, okay.
Money.
Your daughter said she can't afford it.
She said she can afford it.
No.
Yes, she did. She said I'm gonna be fine. Yeah.
Wow, I don't care. Like I said.
I know you don't, but listen, God does.
I don't care.
God does.
But yeah, but you know what? But you know what?
Go ahead.
She gonna repent and she gonna go to heaven.
God does not.
No.
Grandma don't care about the baby deletion for her grandbaby. Drop the daughter off at the abortion clinic. Of course, there's protesters out there trying to please don't do it. Jesus isn't pleased. Such and so forth. I don't care. Damn it, I should have pulled your fucking drop. I'ma tell you. Couldn't tell grandma shit. It'll be okay. And maybe she was in her feelings a little bit distraught. Maybe. But again, it spans the age ranges, bro. We seen younger women talk this shit, married women, older women, divorced women, women in long-term relationships, all this jazz. It's a couple of clips. I told y'all I'm saving them. I'm locking and loading them because there is going to be a part 2 to this. Be wearing the snake charmer. We'll deep dive a little bit deeper into the sexual part of it. I just want to kind of gloss over it, introduce it, especially and get the feedback from brothers like we did in the beginning of the show of what brothers deal with on the other side of that, because everybody tells them to man up and just suck it up and deal with it. So that said, tomorrow night's live, hold on before I even do that, let me see. Yep. Womb tombs. Big facts, bro. Rick says, goddamn. Indeed. Rick says she gonna repent. That's crazy work. Make this a series? I think I can do that. I'm working on a lot. But I'm gonna have to swing a couple. I know you gave me the idea about the mother-daughter. I did that one. I sprinkled the sons in there. I still have to revisit it for a part 2 on that one as well, Michonne. But I appreciate the content ideas, sis. Brother Malika says, wow, that old hyena is proof that they create the generational problems in the community.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Stop the Madness, aka Mike has bad knees. I guess his knees ain't that bad anymore. Stop the Madness says, I'm late, so I'll just say I agree. All good, brother. I appreciate you being in here. Uncle Rick says, Jesus is black, so if he was supposed to be born again, more than likely, a woman already aborted him.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Oh, shit. Lighthouse in the building says, Merry Christmas, salute, happy holidays to you, good brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Let me see to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so tomorrow night. Now this one I know I might make a series tomorrow night, Messy. We gotta have this conversation about street culture. I know 21 Savage, a couple other rappers been going back and forth online. A couple other regular street dudes then chimed in. We're gonna expand this conversation and fuck the streets tomorrow. We're gonna do a deep dive into this street culture nobody really wants to talk about. We're gonna talk about the prisons and the gay for the stay that a lot of these dudes are on, the women that still love them, how this shit is detrimental to our community. I like to call tomorrow's live Grand Theft Culture. You can go look at the thumbnail. I don't ask y'all to do it really ever, but tomorrow's night live, share it please. I want as many people in the chat so we can have the conversation, because when I do circle back on it, I want to start bringing people up, because again, I'm tired of the rhetoric I've been hearing lately. I've heard a lot of pushback on Passport Bros, Red Pill, Manosphere, and it gets the clicks, the likes, the views, the different things like that. That's cool. I'll repeat it again tomorrow, but I'm going to say it here tonight. Not one of them bitch ass niggas has mentioned a Blood, a Crip, a GD, a VL, a cartel, a drug dealer, a schemer, a scammer, or a fucking rapist in their critique of black men. These motherfuckers are so goddamn worried about brothers getting fucking passports, being the fucking dick police, worried about what some other brother's doing with his dick diamond time. So I'm gonna rope a lot of them hoe ass niggas into this shit too. Not gonna call any names, don't fucking need to, because they know who the fuck they are when they see it. I'm tired of the conversation about how fucked up the manosphere is. For brothers that get up and go to fucking work every day, but not one of y'all faggot ass niggas has mentioned shit about these niggas tearing down our fucking community for real. These ditzy ass, bird brain ass bitches regular getting fucked by these niggas, shitting out bastard kids, and the same motherfuckers y'all telling we lame for going overseas because you see the fucking money leaving. You see the suckers that we used to be, having been a stupid stepdaddy. Having already walked that path, I don't have to do it again in my 40s. But now everybody's having this fucking epiphany. And they're mature now. But the same niggas these bitches been running around forever and a day and looking the other way because this nigga got fucked in his ass in prison. Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to have a real conversation. None of this play shit. So you already know what time it is. The toothpick will be ready. The lights will be red. I'll have the content locked and loaded. Get to y'all comments again. Let me see. Let me scroll. Message says the thumbnails are fire. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you. Me and chat make a good team, but I promise you those are all my ideas, and I never just end up with one. I have to redo that shit a couple of times until I get it to my liking. So I appreciate you recognizing the thumbnails. Big Boy says, I read an article that 30% of Gen Z has been aborted. That is crazy as fuck. That's crazy. Bastards all 2026. Oh, but we getting ready to roll, brothers and sister. Felicia was in here. Sisters, thank y'all for stopping through, ladies. Thank you everybody for stopping through. So sum it up, brothers, beware the snake charmer. We're going to come back around and do a deeper dive. Again, I just want to kind of touch on this. As you can hear, my voice isn't 100%. I feel 100%, but I know my voice isn't. But I appreciate everybody stopping through. I will be back tomorrow night, 7:30. Don't miss it. Share it. We're going to cook tomorrow night. Might make it a long one because I don't got to go to work tomorrow because of who? Donald Trump.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
He gave all federal civilians off Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas. God bless that man. But we're getting ready to get up out of here. Once again, I have been your humble host, Kofa, Kofa, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa, easy to say, easy to spell. Once again, this has been Growth Talk Entertainment, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing, and this is where we help men find a positive fuck it. Thank you all for all the super chats. Let me make sure I got all my cash apps. Quiet Storm wasn't in here trolling me tonight, so I think I'm good. Let me check the super chats. Oh, bam. I missed Big Boy. I thought I missed somebody. My bad. Big Boy, you got to remind me, dog. That's my bad. He said, sending you this just because you're a veteran. Thank you, good brother.
These last $2.
All right, now we got all the super chats. So I'm going to leave you like I always do. I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. You matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace. Catch y'all tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern.